What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and today we are going to be doing a list. My top 5 movies of 2023. I finally saw a movie that I wanted to see that came out in 2023, and I decided, let's rank my top 5. So yes, top 5. With that being said, let's dive right in. Coming in at number 5 is Gran Turismo. Yes, a very true story about a failed gamer who became a race car driver, and it also worked out. There's a very tragic tale in this because he crashes into the wall, Jan Martinborough, and he kills somebody. They kept that in the movie. I appreciated that. The guy was his own stunt double in the movie. Stars David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, Archie Matawalk. Very good movie. I enjoyed it from start to finish. This is a year of the true stories because we will get into that. But yes, coming in at number 5, Gran Turismo. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Coming in at number 4 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yes, Sony, you can't make a live-action superhero movie to save your lives. I don't know why. But when it comes to the animated and the cartoon, you guys kill it. This is the second time you've killed it. And props to you guys. From the soundtrack to the animation to the actors to the plot to the jaw-dropping moment at the end, the cliffhanger. Great movie all around. I enjoyed it. I was sitting there, I'm like, this is really good. I don't know how they did it, but Shamik Moore, Haley Steinfeld as Miles, and Gwen, of course. The plot is great. I can't wait for the third one. Don't know when it's coming out, but yes, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, Napoleon. Now, this was not on my radar to see in 2023. I'll be brutally honest. But my father, he's like, hey, you want to go see it? And I was like, not really. I looked it up. I saw Joaquin Phoenix was in it. I said, okay. Then I saw Ridley Scott did it. And Ridley Scott did Gladiator. Joaquin Phoenix, Gladiator. And I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. Ridley Scott movies are usually hit or miss with me. Like I said, Gladiator, top 5 movie ever for me. But like Prometheus, yeah, it wasn't good. But Napoleon, from start to finish, it was great. Entertaining, funny even at some points, which was good. Joaquin Phoenix killed the role of Napoleon. Vanessa Kirby did great, and I loved the movie. Funny story, I was seeing it, and there was another movie playing next door that had club music going on, so Napoleon's just sitting there, and you hear the club music. Thought that was very funny. But Napoleon coming in at number 3. Now is when we get to the hard part, for me personally. Number 2, and this was hard. I had to pick apart these, and yeah, it was close, but coming in at number 2, Oppenheimer. Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer, Robert Downey Jr., they all did great. Until I saw my next movie, it was my movie of the year. At the time of recording, last night, Murphy won Best Actor, Robert Downey Jr. won Best Supporting Actor, and Oppenheimer won Best Picture at the Golden Globes, and Christopher Nolan won Best Director, as they should. Oppenheimer was brilliant from start to finish. I was so into it. Cillian Murphy killed the role. They deserve every award they should get. It just missed coming in at number 1. Like I said, it wasn't easy. I do love this movie. I would recommend it to anyone. But yes, Oppenheimer coming in at number 2. Coming in at number 1, and there's a reason I waited to make this list, because I had to see this movie, because I felt like it could be on this list, and it is, and it's number 1. The Iron Claw, starring Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White. Maybe am I a little biased for picking a wrestling movie? Sure. But you can't sit there and tell me this wasn't a great movie. It hit all the emotions, and it started off so light, and then it got dark. If you want to see this movie and you are not a wrestling fan, please look up the story before you go see it, because you'll be like, why am I seeing this? It's sad, but Zac Efron absolutely killed it. He is A-okay in my book now. Holt McCainley, if I'm pronouncing that right, you hated him in the role, and that means he did so good. And Jeremy Allen White as Carrie Von Erich did great. They all killed it. Iron Claw gets the number 1 spot for me. Like I said, it wasn't easy choosing between this and Oppenheimer. They're both fantastic movies, but I give Iron Claw the nod at number 1. If you haven't seen Iron Claw yet, definitely go see it. But bring the tissues. But just in case you somehow missed all these, you can go check out my review and trivia of Gran Turismo. You can go check out my review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. You can go check out my review and trivia of Oppenheimer, and I do have an Iron Claw one coming. I didn't do Napoleon. I should have, but that's okay. But yes, go check all those out because I go into detail more about those, and it's dedicated solely to those movies. So go check them out. And those are my top 5 movies of 2023. What were your top 5 movies, folks? Comment below what they were. Let me know. I'm very curious to see some lists. Maybe I left some off that I didn't know. I saw some great movies. Honorable mentions to Scream 6, I almost said Scream 7, Creed 3, John Wick 4, they were all great. Other movies, like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, that was not so great. But with that being said, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We got much more content coming, folks. It's only the beginning. And on that note, I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you in the next one. Later.